Fairy tales can come true. They can happen to you if you're young.
Hello.
At heart.
So this is Twirlie's life on location. Hi everybody. As you can see, I am outside today. I just came out for a run because it's actually a really nice day in Paris. Finally, and it's getting warmer. And I'm in the park near my house, as you can see. It's really cool. There's lots of kids going for little pony rides around the park, and people are playing and generally enjoying themselves, which is lovely. I look a little bit hideous. I haven't got any makeup on because I went to a model casting this morning and I wasn't allowed to wear any makeup. And my skin's not that good at the moment actually, because I've been doing loads of rehearsals for a different company to the one I usually work for some shows around Paris. So I've been doing that and I've been getting really sweaty, and so all my spots are coming out. And I also had a really bad cold last weekend, which I'm still struggling to shake off, so sorry for the sniffing and possibly coughing. Just thought I'd come out to get some fresh air and do a bit of exercise. And I realised today that I haven't done a vlog for ages. I've just been really busy. March wasn't supposed to be that busy, so I took on some extra work, which is awesome. And now my Caesar schedule is actually quite busy as well, so lots and lots going on. I finally started working for Get Spotty, which is the company that I'm going to do some personal training for, which is really cool, but I haven't actually started teaching yet because I haven't got a lot of free time, and when someone requests you, they choose from a lot of different coaches, so I haven't actually been chosen yet. But hopefully I will be soon, and once I start training some people, then they'll like me and they'll ask for me again. I'm hoping that's the way it's going to work. So yeah, fingers crossed for that, but super busy dancing anyway. Oh, sorry, I'm squinting, I can't actually see very well that way around, but it's a better view. Maybe that's better, don't really know. Better? Still squinting. Anyway, so some quite big news was that we found out a few days ago that we're not going to the south this year. Yeah, we didn't get a position, and Morgan didn't get a position in the south in the school that he wanted this year because somebody else who was already at the school wanted to stay on permanently. So now we are facing the prospect of staying in Paris for another year, which I was initially really upset about because I had my heart set on going to the south and having a fresh start, but we will make the most of it, and there's worse places we could be, and luckily we haven't got to move flat now, which is really cool, because my friend Natalie is going to be moving closer to her work when she comes back, so we don't have to move out, so we can stay where we are, which is a bonus. Don't have to move again. And we have booked to go to the south in a few weeks' time in April in Morgan's school holidays. For the first time in like 8 or 9 months, we will get a bit of sunshine and some family time, which would be really nice, and see Morgan's friends, which would be good for him. It's ridiculous that he hasn't been home longer than I haven't been home, when this is actually his country. But it's like that, it takes ages to get to Saint-Tropez. So yeah, and also I'm going to try and go on holiday because it's nearly my 30th birthday, and I've decided I want to go away with Morgan on our first holiday, and I really wanted to go to Santorini. But apparently, didn't realise this before, there's hardly any direct flights anywhere in Europe from Paris. You have to go through Milan or Munich or various other places, and it means that a 4-hour journey would actually take like 8 to 10 hours, which I don't want to do. So might have to give that idea up. I'm also thinking about Sardinia, but basically anywhere hot and warm where we could stay in a hotel and enjoy ourselves for a few days, so that would be really cool. It's sunny! I came home because there was loads of kids where I was, and I tried to move location, and there's just basically people everywhere because it's like the first sunny day in Paris in forever. Excuse me. So I couldn't find a quiet spot, and also I really need the toilet. So I just came back in the end, and ta-da, now you can see my hair, which actually looks blonder in the sun. I had it done yesterday. I told you about my friend Dean last time, who comes over to Paris and colours my hair and does a really nice job. So I decided to have something a bit different this time, which I probably should have done in the winter because it's more of a wintry look. I've gone a bit darker on the top, which you probably can't see. The sun's so bright. Oh my god, it's so sunny everywhere. How wonderful, but not for seeing hair colour. Hang on. Yeah, it looks lighter than it is, but basically I had low lights all put in, so it's light on the ends and up and the top, and I'm really pleased with it. Thanks, Dean. But it does look quite dark when I put it up, as you probably saw on the video outside. So I'm going to put you back now because it is actually really annoying when people film stuff and hold the camera. I do realise that, and it's much easier to just watch something stable. Sorry, still in my gym wear. I have put a little bit of maquillage on because I did look awful before, washed out. I put my eyebrows on for you. Hope you're all happy about that. I've got a show tonight. Sunday I am off with Morgan, and he has lots of work to do, and I need to practice my shows for the gala I am in, which is Les Oiseaux de Paradis, Birds of Paradise, which is touring around the outside of Paris and a little bit further away as well. So on Monday I've got one of their shows to do, and I've got a really busy week show-wise, so that's great. I also deposited my dossier at Pôle emploi, which I know a lot of you saw on my status yesterday, which means that I will be getting a little bit of help from the government again, which is lovely. Yeah, and I just wanted to say to everybody who commented yesterday on my post, it was a little bit tooting my own trumpet, but I came back feeling really chuffed with myself because I wouldn't have been able to do that a year ago. I took Morgan everywhere with me because it was so difficult to try and understand what was going on, and people in admin really don't want to help you and don't speak English even if they can. And it was the same story yesterday. I got an old dragon who, despite my charm offensive, wasn't really that willing to help me, but I did my best and I found a way around it, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that everything went through okay and I ticked all the right boxes I was supposed to tick, blah blah blah. So I was feeling very happy with myself yesterday and came home and wrote that status, and so many people commented and said really kind things. A lot of my friends from England and other people I know who live in other countries, and I was actually like welling up at one point. So thank you everybody for reading what I wrote and appreciating the situation and supporting me. It was really nice. So yeah, before I was talking about I want to go away on holiday for my birthday, but I think I'm just being a bit picky because I kind of want to go somewhere fancy, but I don't have fancy budget money. Champagne taste and beer money is probably the right expression. And so I'm looking on the internet, but everybody who knows me knows I'm like the most indecisive person in the world, and I can't decide where I want to go, and I think it's because I did have my heart set on Santorini, but I might have to let that go because it just looks like it's going to be too difficult. We've only got a short amount of time to go away, longer than we thought because Morgan hasn't got to go to be a student at school that week, so we've got like 5 days free, but I don't want to spend one day each side of the holiday travelling and doing different stops in different airports and things, so haven't decided yet, but I did find a really nice hotel in Sardinia, which is like on the Cape of, I think that's the right word, of one part of the island, and looks freaking awesome, but has a freaking awesome press tag with it as well. So I'm not sure yet. I need to do some budgeting and really decide how much I can afford, especially when I'm about to do my first tax return in France, though I don't have to pay it yet, but still. So yeah, I will keep you informed when I decide where I'm going. I didn't want to do a party, not because I wouldn't want to spend my time with everybody, but just because my friends are so spread out. It would mean organising coming home, for us both to pay to come home, and then to organise a party when everybody has such different schedules and such different lifestyles and live in all different places of the country, and I just thought it's going to be too much hassle. So I'm not going to do that. But I hope I get to see people around my birthday at some point anyway. I want to go on holiday, so that's what I'm going to do, because I haven't been on holiday forever, and get a bit of sunshine would be really nice. So yeah. So I have a new niece. My brother and his wife popped out a third little girl who looks absolutely gorgeous, called Fawn Christina Roy. And I'm hoping I might be able to go home and see her at some point, because she was born literally the week after I came back from England, so I haven't met her yet, but I have seen lots and lots of pictures and things which have been melting my heart. So that's another thing to organise, lots and lots of trips to organise this month and no time. Oh, hello enormous bee/fly. Yay, he went out. Still have baby fever, still really want a baby, and still oohing and ahhing at all the French babies who pass on the streets and stopping Morgan mid-conversation to point them out. But now we're not going to the south, that could be on hold for a little while, so I guess I should concentrate on career changing and money making and prep for when the time comes that I can actually do that. But yeah, baby fever still raging. And I think that's pretty much it for the moment. I didn't want to do as long as last time anyway, because they're just too long, the videos. I'm sure you felt that, and not very interesting probably. I'm definitely not going to be able to do them weekly, because I'm just not on top of things enough. But I will do one, if I can, at Caesars at some point, so you can see who I work with and where I work, and that might be quite fun to do, a little bit of a change of scenery. Yeah, so that's everything, and I hope everybody has a good March, and probably see you in April.